Doing my skincare, but with a black eye. If you didn't know, I got my rocked the other night, but I'm fine and we have to do skincare. Obviously, doing the bare minimum, but to wash my face, I use Dove soap and I do that in the shower. So
Hold on. Nah, I can't just. Watch this video. What happened? We need to find out what happened.
I got punched in the face on Thanksgiving Eve, also was my birthday. I was so hyped because Thanksgiving Eve, like what a fun day for a birthday, my 23rd, whatever. Pre-gaming at my house, go out, go to this bar eventually, right? And let me tell you, this bar gets packed. So we get there early so we didn't have to be shoulder to shoulder and wait 30 minutes to get a drink, right? So all is well. Like, we get there early, we have drinks, we're able to hear each other, whatever, it's fine. And then a few hours go on and this place is packed. Like, I'm seeing all the characters, like, I'm ready to leave, like, I'm over it. It is so crowded, we're shoulder to shoulder.
This is exactly why I used to go to the Buckhead bars instead of going to the club. It's a certain energy that enters the club that I did not like being around. The crazy thing is, during the last years of me actually going out and going to these places, the demographic started changing. And the energy that used to be at the club started coming into these bars. And it was a lot of situations resulting in people looking like her. And that's pretty much why I stopped going. Me personally, I'm not fighting with you, but I know how that shit go. I'm confident in my hands. So one thing about being confident in your hands is knowing when to let your hands go and knowing when to turn the other cheek. Yeah, you could beat somebody up, but a lot of people can't live with an ass whooping.
I gather my friends, whatever, and we go to leave. And to leave the bar, you have to walk down a few steps to get to the lower bar to where the door is. And everyone's trying to get down these steps, and the hallway is so tiny. So it's like taking forever to get down the steps. I'm in front, my boyfriend's behind me, and my friend is like a few people back, I think. And these two guys start arguing, which is like pretty normal though, because like everyone kind of argues going down these steps just because it's such a tiny spot. So these boys who were arguing were right in front of me, and everyone was just trying to get down the steps and leave. But these boys decide to get in a fight in that tiny little spot. So before I knew it, I got punched in the face on Thanksgiving.
Wait, hold on. That was on accident? You accidentally got a black eye? Okay, first off, I'm sorry that this happened to you. That's how I want to start this off. Secondly, your situational awareness is... There is no way that I'm accidentally getting punched in my face. That doesn't happen. Well, I mean, obviously it happened to you, but man, where did you grow up? I just want to know, where did you grow up?
And what did your boyfriend do?
Because I ain't gonna lie to you. I was speaking all that kumbaya shit at the beginning, but if my woman get punched in the face by accident, which would not happen because we from the same spot and her situational awareness is on point, but if she accidentally get punched in the face, somebody's going to sleep. Especially if they fighting each other, which means that I'm sneaking whoever hit her in the face. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Now, y'all may not agree with me because of the kumbaya shit I was saying at the beginning, but hopefully you understand.
How old are you?
I'm 14.
And would people think that you're older or younger?
Younger sometimes.
How old do you think she is?
I'd say 19.
And how old are you?
I'm 22.
And would people
Did she say she 14?
think that you're younger or older?
I think a little bit older.
How old do you think she is?
I think she's about 23.
And how old are you?
I'm 14.
And would people think that you're older or younger?
Older, I think. I'm tall.
How old do you think she is?
She looks about like 18, 19.
All right, and how old are you?
I'm 15.
And would people think that you're younger or older?
People think I'm 100% older.
How old do you think she is?
I think she's young, you know. Say 32.
And how old are you?
14 still.
And would people think that you're younger or older?
A lot of people think I'm younger still.
If these folks is 14, then I'm a newborn. That whole community is jailbait.
Y'all better start asking for IDs.
Just as easily as we could mistake some of these people, even though I don't think these people are 14, Just as easily as how you can mistake these people for being 14, you can have a situation where somebody can lie to you about their age. 'Cause let's be honest, the way the world is growing right now, 14 and 15-year-olds don't look like 14 and 15-year-olds when I was growing up. Which is crazy because the older people in their 40s and 50s, they don't look like they're in their 40s and 50s. So the younger generation nowadays is looking older, and the older generation nowadays is looking younger. But all I'm gonna say is, fellas, be careful out here. We can look at them and say, oh, they grown. Somebody could lie to you. The judge don't want to hear that. The judge gonna say you should have known better.
What is your wackiest New York City lockdown memory?
Well, I went into lockdown a full-on lesbian. COVID was ending, and I was like, I needed help to the man.
4 days before lockdown started, I lost a job because I lied on the interview and then told the truth to the therapist.
In 2020, I drove from New York 6 hours to Virginia to a Trump supporter.
I had this fear that, like, it's just gonna be me and my girlfriend facing the end of the world. I can't.
Wait, hold on, bro.
Neither of us, like, kill things. You know what I mean? Like, because
And then so after that, when lockdown started, I moved in with my boyfriend of 2 weeks. He's a black guy. He is a black guy still.
Remember how tense everything was in 2020? We weren't sure where this country was going. I was trying to flip votes. I was like, I'm going to do this for my country, okay?
I would date, like, feminine women. So I was like, okay, I need to get used to it. I tried it, and I was like, this isn't too bad. Exposure. I literally changed sexualities during COVID.
And he was really into anime, so I learned a lot about Japanese culture.
That's the best person to teach you Japanese culture is a black dude. I just want to say that. That's super into anime.
Exactly.
But she called it the Kung Flu when I still her. Like,
I can agree with that. I'm into anime, but I told y'all there's levels. I went to an art school. And these young men in this art school, what's that stuff they have every year? Comic-Con? These dudes live Comic-Con every day. Some of them knew Japanese. It's crazy. Like, some of these dudes actually knew how to speak Japanese. They used to speak Japanese to each other in the hallway. It's a pity the Art Institute did us so dirty because I met a lot of interesting people at that school.
that's how she was.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it worked out.
We're not together, but...
Okay.
And I don't think she voted for Biden, but...
You're bringing America together.
I made us come together.
What is your wackiest New York City lockdown memory?
The lockdown was a time. Lockdown was when I started having my back issues. That's when I discovered I was old. I don't think I told this story before, but let me tell you what happened. So, we was on lockdown for months. Parks were closed, the gym was closed, there was no basketball, there was nothing. And that was my workout. Playing ball was my workout. Anyway, they finally eased up a little bit, and when they eased up, they opened the park. I went to the park. I'm out there, doing my thing, just... Some young kids came in there. I ain't gonna say kids. These folks gotta be 19, 20. I'm gonna give them that. So I'm in there hooping and shit. The dude fouls me and he knocks me over. And he's like, my bad, OG. OG? Who is old out here? So now he called me that. It flipped the switch in me and it's like, oh, I gotta show this little more. So I start going off. I start until one play, he's guarding me. Same kid is guarding me. Now, if you're familiar with basketball, you know about a pullback, all right? So a pullback is when you go in and then you, I did a pullback. I couldn't complete the pullback. I got stuck in that position because my back went out. It's probably the most embarrassing shit ever to happen to me because at that moment, I realized that I am an OG. The same kid, it's so embarrassing. The same kid had to lift me and carry me to my car. Imagine you watching all my videos, laughing your ass off, but you still ain't subscribed. You got commitment issues, dog? It's free. It is free for you to subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way, YouTube not going to control when or how you see my videos. Come on, people. What's going on? What are you waiting for? I ain't begging. I'm asking nicely. Don't make me ask you again. What is he practicing for? Them anime niggas out here developing powers. I keep telling y'all, with the other video I seen, the dude was moving so fast, he was out in candles.
For my ladies who are out here getting paid, stop telling these men what you do for work. In the early stages, don't tell them what you do for work. You know why? Because then they're gonna start calling you big money. These boys are out here gold digging. And the moment they know that you make money, a lot of these men's egos get injured, right? And a lot of them will even think they don't have to pay for your dates because you're big money, right? They start calling you big money. Just get to know each other. You can tell them what you do for work, like in general. I know that we're very proud of our careers.
Hey, me and my mans was having a discussion about this yesterday. You know, it's a situation about these two celebrities. One is a YouTuber, the other one, you know, does movies, and she's a singer and stuff like that. And he was basically saying that she should have given up her career for the relationship. And mind you, I'm a big fan of this YouTuber, dog. Like, I've been watching this man since he was in high school. You feel me? And I still support him to this day. But I was like, bro, you know, I feel as though that's a conversation that they should have had within their relationship. And as a man, you're not supposed to expect your woman to just give up her career for you, especially if it's something like that. I'm like, bro, it's probably millions of dollars invested in this young lady. You know what I'm saying? Like, why should she just give up her career for a relationship? I get it. Some of y'all may not agree with me, but at the same time, shout out to him for not pushing her to give up her career for their relationship. Granted, their relationship didn't work, but sometimes we be ego tripping. Because I'm a man, let me be the breadwinner, even if I'm bringing in less money than you.
What we've accomplished, but there's a time and a place, and it may be the place, but it's not the time.
I've reacted to so many videos, but I do remember one video with this young lady and her boyfriend had a street interview, and the boyfriend found out how much money she had saved up, and his feelings was hurt. His feelings was hurt. His ego was hurt. Again, take your ego out the situation. I understand that a lot of us don't want our women to be making more money than us. If I was you, I would take that as motivation to work harder. As long as you don't get on no shit like I'm gonna be a house husband. As a man, you shouldn't be comfortable being a house husband. You know what I mean? As a man, you should be out here working with your hands and doing stuff. So if your woman is bringing in more money than you, use that as motivation to step your game up instead of trying to chop her down to bring her down to your level. That's not cool. I feel as though you taking the easy way out. You letting your ego run the relationship.
I have a conversation about how vital gym crushes are. Like, sir, ma'am, please stick to the schedule. It's not really like I have a vested interest in getting to know you. Nay, we never say hello to each other. I don't know your name. I don't have your social media. I don't care. The point is that I really like iPhone.
Gym crush shit ain't gonna work if both of y'all look good. Don't go out here if you don't fit the demographic trying to give a bitch the light skin eyes. It's not going down. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't. If she don't think you look good, don't go licking your lips at that bitch. It ain't gonna work. It's gonna go the opposite way. You might get your gym membership revoked.
And you, I me all over this gym. Do you understand that you and I are each other's pre-workout? I need you to be there to see how hard I'm going on these reps, how much my body's changing, how good I look. Did you see my new workout outfit? I wore it just for you in your favorite color. The same way that I can admire arms. The veins on the arms. So do you understand that when you don't show up at our hours during our days, that you are with our progress? Do you understand that my workout doesn't go the same? It doesn't hit the same when you're not there. Stop that shit.
Anytime I went to the gym, it was to play basketball. If I went to the boxing gym, that was it. It was a bunch of niggas around. When I did go to LA Fitness, them females in LA Fitness was extra as hell. You had the basketball court, then you had the little window, and it had a little section by the window. Now, honestly, that section by the window was just there. It wasn't a space created to do anything But these heifers used to come over there and stretch and do yoga and all these unnecessary attention-seeking things, then have the audacity to be upset when eyes start to wander in that direction. But it's like, you knew what you was doing. There's a whole room for you to do what you're doing. But the fact that you find it appropriate to come stretch in front of a room full of grown-ass men with built-up testosterone, because we ain't here competing and doing man shit, but then you want to complain. And then when these dudes run down on you later on in the gym, you want to go to the front desk and scream harassment. That's why, bro, I'm glad I'm married. I'm glad I'm married, because, Lord, being single, going to the gym, but then again, I don't know, bro. Back in the day, I had game, so, and I was all right. I was sexy back in the day, so never know. I might have been going to the gym and going crazy.